3, 2, 1.
What is up? Well, I should probably put my mic in front of my face, eh?
I think so.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Superdwarf Show. My name is Thomas Wicker. Where's my notes?
My name is Garrett Hartle, and this is a snake that doesn't have a name.
Mm-hmm.
She is cute, though.
Also, this show is brought to you by Ship Your Reptiles. You
Best
have anything to
shipping,
say?
best customer service in the shipping and the reptile industry, bar none. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been an awesome hangout day here around the shop. We're excited to invite you guys in, and then as far as our problem goes with our beautiful little tiger female here with no name, you guys can help out with that if you stick around to the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty cool.
We got so much done today, and by so much done today, I mean we got pretty much absolutely nothing.
We had a lot of good times, though.
Oh, for sure.
So we had our Christmas party for the Reach Out Reptile staff here today, which was pretty fun. I don't know. Do you have a camera that you can show on? We got like bags and bags of trash, tons of food and drinks. I made my secret recipe eggnog. Don't throw the trash at me. I don't even think they could see it. You're just hitting me with trash.
Oh, that's weird. I've never wanted to do that before.
Right.
Throw trash bags at your boss.
No, it was a lot of fun. But if you haven't hung out with the Reach Out Reptile staff before, it gets a little different.
It's a little wild
At our Christmas party. So we did this standard kind of like white elephant gift exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
And then we played the standard.
Thomas won a football and left it here on my desk. Here's your football. Oh, that's left-handed throw between lights and camera. No, don't throw it back at me. So that was pretty fun.
Catch.
Everybody got their little gifts. Whose gift were you jealous of, or do you like yours the best?
I'm not a big football guy, but I like the one I got for someone else. I got someone a blanket, and I think like just as probably the most usable all-around good price. Like
No, I think the
Christmas
football
present.
is the most usable because
I think
you
that's
can
'cause
throw
you
it around
brought
the
it.
office.
It was really fun.
Which one did we end up playing with at the Christmas party? The football or the blanket? I'm just saying.
I mean,
Thomas contributed a blanket, which I won, which those of you guys that are married out there, guys and girls, know that means I am never going to get to use this blanket.
Yep.
Is it even still here? No, Ashley already took it home with her.
It's hard times, man.
So Ashley got
Rough out
a
here,
fuzzy,
fellas.
warm blanket. So, but that's good. She deserves it. She's quite the lady. That was pretty cool. And then, somewhere, what Tinley was it that we invented the animal noise game?
I wasn't at this Tinley, but I think it was March Tinley.
We have all these games with the Reach Out Reptile staff. Just to clue you guys in a little behind the scenes stuff. We have a bunch of games that are not really games. Like the most classic Reach Out Reptiles game
They call us made-up games.
is the question game. And it's not really a game. You just ask questions.
Like truth or dare, but no dares. Just truth.
No dares, just truth, and more of just talking and asking each other questions. But it gets pretty
so much
crazy.
fun.
It does get pretty crazy. You've played the question game before.
I mean, it
My
has gotten
favorite
crazy.
person to play the question game with,
Brian Kusko.
Kimberly Paws.
Oh, because she has no holds barred.
Now, what's said in the question game stays in the question game, so I
Yep.
can't tell you about Kimberly's answers, but I can tell you that she is a fun person to
And
play the
she's
question
very
game.
honest.
It's also because she's like typically fairly quiet, so you don't know that much about her. So it's always really interesting to learn about each other that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then the staff game that we played at the Christmas party, which got invented at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it was on a Friday night before
Best time
Tinley.
to invent games.
Yeah, it was literally like we had driven from Pittsburgh to Chicago. It was about an 8-hour drive, and set up a whole trade show booth all day long. We were all exhausted from driving and working, and then Fridays are, if you've been to the VIP show, which we've actually given them VIP tickets away
Oh, yeah.
on this show to that. So some of you guys know. Looking at you, Benjamin. But Friday is the best day to go to a reptile show. So anyway, we're all exhausted. We get back to like our Airbnb. It was our staff and a few of our friends. I think it was probably around 15 or 20 people that were there. And I guess we were all sitting around and it got quiet and someone did the little cricket noise. Like,
Oh, that's a really good cricket impression.
that's what everybody said. That's a really good cricket impression. They're like, let me try to do a cricket impression. And we went around and it was amazing how many people, you would think you're good at certain animal noises. And then when you try to make them, you're not. Even common animals. It's pretty crazy. So anyways, we stayed up for hours laughing hysterically. A bunch of adults playing a game that was probably better suited for children. And, you know, Tinley's known as kind of like the party scene kind of thing. So everyone's like, where'd you guys go last night? And we're like, we stayed home and made animal noises all night, which is pretty par for the course for our staff. So we decided to do that again at the Christmas party. And during that, we learned, so we know that Garrett can make a decent cricket noise, but we also learned that Thomas cannot make a turkey noise. Now, all of you in your head, you can think about what a turkey sounds like. Are you going to grace
How about
us?
you make the turkey noise first?
Grace us with your turkey noise?
How about you do it first? I want to hear your turkey impression.
You want to hear my turkey? Okay, but you have to go after this.
I will.
All right, and I want you guys all to do this at home, okay? How many people are watching? How many likes do we have so far?
How many likes and how many people are watching?
Yeah, because the people that hate it aren't going to do it,
difference.
but the people that like the video are definitely going to participate at home
Let me check.
in our Christmas party here at Reach Out Reptiles.
We
So
have
let me
33 people watching.
make a turkey. The trick is, you know, you have one noise in your head, but it somehow gets filtered on its way to your mouth. All right, here it goes. That's my turkey impression.
All right. Do you want the one that I did or the one that I like? I feel like I'm better.
No, you can't just copy mine now. You have to do the one that you. Wait, try again. Again. He tried like 3 times during the game, spiked his football, and was like, I'm not good at turkey impressions, Ashley.
There's a lot of throwing things.
It was pretty funny.
Guys, guess what? This is what happens when you're Canadian and you celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving in October. You're not too acquainted with turkeys. Just saying. Just saying.
Anyways, guys, for some reason, me and my staff can sit around and make these ridiculous noises. So, yeah, go ahead. Give us the obligatory. I know you're watching on TV. But we're going to have one of those Dora the Explorer moments.
No, it's your turn.
Like, what's a turkey say? Great job, everyone.
You did a horrible job. We're so proud of you for trying.
I want to know. Let us know in the chat. Was your turkey, was it better than Garrett's, worse than Thomas's, somewhere in between? I don't know. I would like to hear how surprised you were by your turkey noise.
I would love to like have someone call in and try and make. Can we make that happen?
You're the tech guy,
You have your
man.
phone
I'm
on
just
you
the
right
guy
now?
that sits
Do you have
over
your
here.
phone on you right now?
I do have my phone. Yeah. I don't know that we'll be giving out my personal cell phone.
Well, don't put your thing out, but if somebody has your number, I think it'd be funny. What?
Maybe. If you have my number and you want to make a turkey noise.
Wow, I said a little
On the air.
apparently.
call
We got
my cell phone
$10
number.
from Curly Haired Keeper. Yo,
Whoa.
what is up? She actually graced us with her presence earlier today.
Yes, Jody and Abby actually crashed our Christmas party. Thanks,
Apparently,
guys.
my turkey noise made
But they
their
did
dog
not
bark.
return so that we could have a live studio audience tonight.
But I made their dog bark with my turkey noise.
They did have some really good stories.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to tell
Apparently-
Jody's stories. No. Let him tell it. We'll if Jody ever comes back, he can tell his story. That was a pretty good one. Yeah. So I'll give you a hint. It had to do with a cruise. So next time you guys see Jody in the live studio audience, you can ask him about his cruise story.
On a Caribbean cruise line.
No.
Be
Too
very
many
careful.
hints. Too many hints.
Well, that's because you know the story.
All right, guys. So what you might not know is that so we're gonna jump into today's topic, which is what, Thomas?
Why 2022 was a huge year for the reptile industry. That's our topic.
Yeah, which is great. I would love to hear what you guys think about this. So if you can think of something
Fattest dub
awesome,
of
crazy that happened
2022.
over the last year, go ahead and do it. But while we get into it, we have a couple of goodies, tidbits, announcements to make for you guys real quick.
Yeah.
So this is one that we did on the last one, but this is, I think, the last time I will be announcing it. we have these gift cards available. Now, they are not just our standard gift cards. As you can see, they say, go ahead, wish them a Merry Little Christmas. So if you are last minute Christmas shopping for someone that loves Superdwarfs, or maybe someone that loves Superdwarfs is sitting next to you right now watching this show, and you could you want to buy them something more. Uh-oh, Abby just texted me an audio message. I think I know what that is.
It.
I will. We have these gift cards that we're only going to be selling them in the month of December. So there's a special. You get extra money. So if you pay $250, you get $275. The amount that you earn goes up as the price goes up. So if you buy a $1,000 gift card, you'll actually get $1,200 in credit.
Bro, that's free money right there, dude.
Yes, that's right, Thomas. Yeah. So technically, if you buy them now, you don't know what you're going to get, but I know this is like a lot of money, but theoretically, if you wanted a $5,000 snake, you could buy it now and only pay $4,000 for it, and wait until it hatches to pick it out. So that's our first announcement. The second one, in case you're thinking, geez, Garrett, that's really expensive.
We're not alternating announcements?
What do you mean?
What's your next?
Oh, you want to do the sponsor for tonight? Well, I'll tee you up. In case you wanted to say, gosh, Garrett, I want something for free without having to pay for my free things.
There's more free money available.
We have free stuff available. Well, I guess it's not totally free.
It's free money.
No, there's still a hitch because you have to be on Patreon.
Well,
but Thomas will explain.
It's free, assuming that you're cool enough and already in our Patreon community. No, just kidding, guys.
It's very exclusive. Right. Everyone's invited.
We have a very exciting giveaway for today. If you guys have been following the last couple of months of shows, we've been doing a lot of giveaways. And those are a Patreon-only thing. And, guys, our lowest tier is only $5 a month. But our giveaway for tonight is $100 in shopping credit for VenomLife.com. They have, snake hooks. Like, they're kind of well known for their snake hooks and just, like, their awesome swag. I know I see people everywhere wearing their sweaters, so...
Is it Venom Life or VenomLifeGear.com?
VenomLifeGear.com. I would just Google Venom Life Gear. I would not trust any website option. I'm just kidding. But that will be through Patreon only during the after party, right after the show. And must be present to win, obviously. If you guys want to win, you got to be there. But you can be there for the low price of $5 a month. Hop on there. I think that's a steal.
And you get to be a part of the Patreon community. Well, I was just going to give you guys a tip. If you haven't got anything from Venom Life Gear, they have the most comfortable clothes in the reptile industry. And they have a really cool, kind of wear it everywhere logo. It looks really good. So you get to kind of show off your reptile pride without, going crazy about it. So really comfortable clothing. And their snake hooks are actually our shop's favorite hooks. So if you guys are interested, they have very, very high quality hooks. Yep. So yeah, good folks over there.
We do have a super chat really quick.
We do. Let's hear it.
For Tristan Cowder, $5. Thank you so much, Tristan. He says, here's a question. How angry are you that I took another one of your holdback marbles?
I like that you rub that in on a live stream just to twist the knife a little bit more. So apparently, if you don't know this, you're living under a rock, because Tristan Cowder has been buying all of the cool marbles that he can get his hands on. I think he wants to be like what Shane Costello is to Sunfire, with the Shane
or
fires.
What Eric Lee is to Snows.
That's debatable. That's debatable. Self-proclaimed Snow King. There,
heavy lies the crown.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just giving him a hard time. But yeah, Tristan wants to be the what would you call that? The marble
meister?
The marble meister.
I like that. I just came up with it.
But yeah, it is great. You know what I mean? Joe told me after he sold it to you, he goes, "Oh, by the way, yeah, I went ahead and let your holdback. What is she, Tristan? Like 2.5-year-old?
If you ever are
female
wondering
marble,
where your one holdback female marble went, I sold it to Tristan.
The nicest marble I've ever had. Except maybe my Karampa marble female.
Nicest looking or nicest personality? What do you mean nice?
They're all really nice personalities, but yeah, nicest looking for sure. So, okay, hold on a sec. We got, I have an audio message from Abby.
All right.
Abby, I hope you meant to share this on a live stream in front of everybody. Let's hear it.
Really close.
Here we go.
That was really good.
That was actually
Okay, wait.
That was actually way better than both
You
of
know what we
ours. What do
should
you
do?
guys think?
We should have them submit their animal noises to my email, and we can rate them next Superdwarf Show. You like that?
I don't know. I guess it's more if you guys like that.
I don't know, guys. What do you think of that? If you guys think that's something we should do or you want to participate in, drop thumbs up in the chat. I'm very convincing.
My Superdwarf over here wants to come out and
The
play.
curly-haired keeper says, "I have a very specific set of skills." I read that in a Liam Neeson book.
There you go. And it's turkey gobbling.
Exactly.
So, guys, we should tell them about what the Super Chat's all about. So, we're making our way. I don't know if you guys can see it. I might dare to move. You gonna do the webcam one? You show off what's happening in the dark over here?
See,
This one right here. Hold on.
pretty
I
excited.
gotta do the Vanna White thing.
No, you can't. Yeah, there you go. So you gotta shout. Twist and shout. Yep, you're doing a great job. Everybody like the video for Garrett's Vanna White skill.
There it is. Ashley's better. All right. So, yeah, what that is, guys, is part of the new desk here. So you guys have been awesome in your support. This has been great to be a part of it.
We go wide on the set so we can show them all the contributions.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, you
We
should.
got this snake cam. Wow, this snake cam looks real crispy today.
Woohoo! Here's a snake.
Oh, go back. There
Crispy
we go.
the snake.
Oh,
Check her
go a
out.
little to the right.
Check her out.
A little south. No, you're south. That's not south. There you go.
South is actually to the right.
Okay, go west.
The beautiful 2.5-year-old Superdwarf Tiger Posset genetic stripe.
It could be yours.
Without no,
Oh.
Tristan, stay back.
Hey, he's touching marbles, man.
All right. No, she just needs a name, and she wants to come out and play. Except she can't figure out this little clear ledge to escape. You don't even need a whole lid to keep a Superdwarf in, apparently. You just need like
Walls.
1 inch. Yeah. So, yeah.
an
So anyway,
elephant in the
the
rope.
Super Chats, guys, are directly going towards improving the quality of the show. The snake cam we just viewed her on was sponsored by you guys. The microphone we're using is sponsored by you guys. This is a part of our trade show booth, and it goes away many times of the year, and it really hurts my knees because they knock on the back of this thing, and it's actually quite uncomfortable because it's not made to be a desk at all. We just kind of throw
It's
it
a
up
trade
here.
show booth.
Yeah, so we have a lot of plans for a new desk that we could use for this show and other things that we do on YouTube. And so your guys' super chats are very much appreciated to help us continue to produce these shows. So I want to know, Thomas, what do people think getting into our topic, being that we're almost to Christmas and the end of 2022? I personally felt like 2022 was an absolute game changer of a year, not only for Reach Out Reptiles, but for the reptile industry as a whole. So I would love to hear what were some of the biggest things. Maybe it was like a new morph or a breeder that really kind of came into the limelight in 2022. Maybe it was something amazing that you learned, information that came out, the furtherment of a project. I mean, I'll raise my hand and do the shameless U.S. ARC thing. The Competes Act disappeared in 2022. That was huge. So that was really, really good that got thrown out. You guys made your voices heard. Thank you to everyone that contributed there.
Yep.
That was one awesome thing that happened in
It was a fat
2022.
win.
And I'll get into a little bit of the big things that actually happened here at Reach Out Reptiles in a minute, but I'd love to hear from you guys in the chat. What do you guys think?
Genetics nerd, aka Christina Hill, says she mostly because I became super active in the community in 2022.
Heck yeah.
Couldn't see the first part of your message, but I'm assuming, that's just a good thing in general. We're like, that's super cool.
Well, and she got to actually come all the way out here for Retic Fest last summer, so that was
Got to meet her,
awesome.
got to hang out.
That wasn't the start of it, but that was great. I
Got a
appreciate
really
your
cool
dishwashing
bracelet and a journal that I use daily.
skills. Yeah, she came bearing gift for everybody.
This is courtesy of Christina. Oh,
So that was great. Yeah. Anybody else? What was awesome? What made the reptile industry great in 2022 for you guys? What about you, Thomas?
Dude, I don't even know where to begin for 2022. It was
January 1st.
the long year. January 1st. Well, I was still in Canada January 1st on vacation.
But what was the biggest change?
How about
for you,
January
you think?
2nd? Where was I? We'll just go day by day.
I don't-
Eventually, something big will happen.
If he does that, guys, please chat below so that we can talk about something more interesting there. If he doesn't have anything big in his mind.
I mean, we moved up here.
You got a giant speaker. It's bigger than your torso.
Pretty exciting.
You got a new computer.
Yes. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff. I
got
think
cool camera gear.
2022 was like just more of a...
You should go to the snake
Grind
cam
year.
right now. Look at this girl.
There was a lot of good things, but it was like a lot of
She
slow
went down
growth
when
for
I
me.
moved.
A lot of slow growth.
Slow growth.
I don't feel like that much changed for
Not
me.
like your 9th grade summer.
We don't want to talk about my 9th grade summer.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
It's not what could go wrong. It's what went wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. I think it wasn't like, I would say in my personal life, it was the most changing, but I think...
Let's hear about it. Tish, come on. Got to bring up Sienna. She was a big part of my 2022, I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I think that, just hot take, like,
girlfriend.
Obviously I'm young, and you never know what your future is like, so I'm not the guy to be like, yeah, my girlfriend was the biggest part, because, like, I typically keep my relationships a little more private than
I don't.
Garrett
His
does.
girlfriend was a huge part of my life this year. Shout out Sienna.
Did write you some notes.
We are going to have a collaboration here someday. She's going to come on. She's a dancer, so we may bring back the Super Chat dance if Sienna comes on the show.
Yeah, she might.
That's
I mean, that
that's
was
for you,
huge.
Sienna.
That's been really fun. But I think
did pay her $100 to propose to Thomas.
you did not pay her.
Well,
You
because she
offered.
didn't do it. Snake cam. I wanted her to propose because his family and her family were together on Thanksgiving.
Oh
and I was
my
like, dude.
gosh, you were too much, but can't handle this guy right now.
I wanted it so bad. Who knows that I love awkward conflict. It's the best.
It
So I
was
tried
really
to collaborate
funny,
with
too.
his
Well,
girlfriend to
So there
really
was
embarrass
this-
him in front of
There
both
was
families.
this funny moment during Thanksgiving where both of us knew that you were pushing hard for that. We're like, okay,
Yes.
like we're not even gonna remotely bring this up at all. And then I was just sitting there because there was an awkward
on,
silence,
Sienna.
and I was like, so I suppose you're wondering why I brought you here today. And then I just immediately shut up because I was like, oh wait, I think I'm playing into Garrett's hands by saying that. That is too close. Too close.
Oh, to have it on camera.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we got some chats, not
Yeah.
some super chats. some
Let's hear
regular
it. Let's
chats.
hear it.
Let's see. Ted S says, invested into Superdwarf projects. Alex and I
Nice.
purchased the 100% SD female from you at Tinley. Super excited
Thank
about
you.
the future. Excuse me. J4 Lit says, in all caps, when will house snakes be available? Let's see. Eric Blick, my purple 68% Superdwarf was my favorite purchase from ROR in 2022.
Yeah, buddy. That was a nice one.
Intrepid Exotics, I think this year the community made huge strides in squashing some of the gruesome live feed stuff and cleaned up the community image a bit.
Yes, that's great.
There was definitely, yeah, no, that's huge. Retic Fest and attending my first Tinley, that was Phil Thompson.
Yeah, buddy.
Eric Blick, the Super Phantoms were a great looking morph in 2022.
Super Phantom Super Dwarfs.
Elizabeth Fortino said a lot more of a carry on from previous years, but I feel now more than ever there's more available knowledge and content out there for hobbyists. It has definitely enhanced my reptile experience. Yeah, 100%. I got to work on an amazing project with ROR. That's Susie Lewis.
Yeah, got to work
What's
on.
up,
Still
Susie?
working on. Susie Lewis is from Ship Your Reptiles,
That's
guys.
the blue hair Susie that we love.
Ship Your Reptiles is graciously supporting us going into 2023. So
Got some
that was
big
something
changes.
fun that we got to work on.
Well,
in
are
2020.
still working on, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, just kind of figuring out that sort of a, like, I don't know, just how to actually financially and professionally work together. We've been working together forever. We've shipped all their animals through Ship Your Reptiles for good reason and talk about them all the time. So you guys will be seeing a lot more to come from that in the future. I don't want to give too much away because there's some big things going on here.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, like physical changes within the shop that have to do with ship your reptiles that are a pretty big deal.
I am up the wall with excitement.
2022, going back to whose comment was it about the house snakes? That was a big year for house snakes.
Oh, yeah, that was
Dude.
Jay Forlet.
Yes. And to answer your question, there's no house snakes going to be available. Those are all just my pets.
Yeah, if you want house snakes like Garrett's, though, you can get them through Bushveld Reptiles.
Yeah. Bushveld Reptiles is where we got all of our house snakes, actually. So that's where to go get them from.
Yep.
And if you just want to check them out and see what we're talking about, go to Wild World TV.
Yep.
YouTube channel and go check out the last video on there is like a deep dive into all the different looks of the different house snake projects that we got into in 2022. But yeah, just my pets. We don't plan to actually sell them anytime, at least anytime soon.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yo,
never.
what's up? My favorite
them
bald
all.
Canadian YouTuber is in the chat today. What's up, Adam? Co-signing the Wild World TV, says Wild World TV is the best. Adam, you might be our number one fan on there, and I'm your number one fan. So it's like a weird
It's reciprocity.
That's a big word.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas. All right. Genetics Nerd says, I have watched several sectors of the reptile community come together and support and help each other. That is really cool.
I like all the new scientific aspects crossing over into the reptile community as well. So there's been a bunch of reclassifications of animals, but
Jared
even
is no
stuff
longer saying gene, he's saying morph. Thanks, Christina. I had to correct him about 35 times today during the video.
We filmed, spoiler alert, next week's video is a Motley Morph spotlight.
Yep.
And so I'm glad we didn't start calling them gene spotlights from the beginning, or we would have been totally
been like in a Levi's store because
so Garrett uses big words, but I'm trying to more appropriately use small words. Well, I can use reciprocity, but I can't get the difference between a gene and a morph right because I'm too old to change. But
fix some things.
I love the exciting prospect of the genetic testing that's being done to ascertain the presence of different genetic mutations in ball python.
Has that been made like commercially available
yes
yet? Or is it like
so you can
is it only like B2B? Like
no, you can literally take a shed skin from your animal and send it in. So let's say, for example, you want piebald is a recessive genetic mutation. So if you have a visual pied, you can obviously see it. But if you breed two het pieds together, you'll get some pieds and a bunch of normals. You don't know which ones carry the gene.
Come on, dude.
the genetic mutation. And so now you can send in a small tissue sample, just a shed skin, and they can tell you if it is a het pied or not. So the thing is, they have to, identify and run the testing to find each different genetic mutation. And they're doing it in ball pythons. The company that we work with is also working on a size predictor for different bloodlines of Superdwarf and dwarf reticulated pythons, which would be cool because then all the debate about, oh yeah, they don't need this or they don't need that, or it's percentages or it's small moms,
do you think you could make
or whatever goes away. You just say, no, I tested the skin and the healthy adult size range for this animal is from here to here. So I feel like we're fairly, we've ironed down how that works. And then bloodlines that aren't ironed in, we can just say, hey, there's a bigger range, guys. These could grow up to be here. But then a lot of the stuff, like this female, she's Kalatoa cross, and obviously a cross because she's got some morphs in there, but she's 2.5 years old. It's a tiny little thing, really cute. She's gonna help us be the start of a Superdwarf genetics stripe project. So that will be fun.
That's super exciting.
Not for 2023, but coming up. So that would be huge, though. Even if they could I would love to see them get some of the more, like the newer or more advanced genetic mutations tested in reticulated pythons.
Like, what would be first that comes to mind?
Well, for example, like we love our Mochino stuff here, but when you breed a Mochino to a normal, the hets, you don't know what they're het for. They're either het mocha or albino. So you could test, and that's a big deal because albinos have been around for 20 plus years. in Superdwarfs, and the mochas. Technically, a straight homozygous mocha has yet to be produced in a Superdwarf, so it would really help you dictate where those animals go. You know,
yeah, that would be cool.
I wouldn't have to hold back 100 snakes every year to figure out everything that I need.
Asked, how's the big container enclosure going? That was pretty big. The project started.
Big start. Big start.
A lot of momentum.
Long fizzle out. It's still all sitting there in the other room.
Nope.
We're actually starting another big enclosure right now, coincidentally, but we'll do more on that. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to remember what. Sometimes you say things that you've forgotten to tell me.
Well, then this can just be news to you too. You're finding out live. So the shipping container build, I've got big plans for that one, and so we've run into some hiccups that I need some pretty serious help for on that project.
Does anybody know how to
make
weld?
that a realization? Having some welders in the shop would help, but I have designed in my head a crappy chic, as we call it, snake cage using mostly existing materials we have laying around the shop. So we're gonna go ahead and build. It's gonna be like about a 13 by 6 foot enclosure next to the shipping container enclosure, so that we can get Karma in here as soon as possible. My goal is by the end of this year, which is how many days? Like
10 days?
Yeah, 10 days. I'm going to
You
build
better
it.
vlog the crap out of that, because I'm not going to be here.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know how that's going to happen. Who wants to come be my cameraman? Thomas takes too much vacation. Saying.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I want to take a...
Hey.
Oh, this would be the...
Must be nice. I'm going to build a giant cage in 10 days.
Sorry, I don't have equity in a company that I run. My bad. Let me know when I get equity in my stocking. I might stick around a little.
Oh, I'm getting buzzing. I thought that was another turkey call or something. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Not yet.
Christina volunteers Adler as cameraman. I hear he's doing stuff for Brian Cusco now.
Adler, who isn't he doing stuff for?
Honestly,
he's got his hands in everything.
He edited a whole video for Brian that I watched.
Is he? Yeah.
Adler. If you're on here, Serpent Eclipse Reptiles did a great job. I enjoyed it. It's very entertaining. We got $10 from Eric Blake. Can we see the Motley GC Tiger female? Garrett's pick 22032, 220439. Garrett, you wanted energy. I'm bringing you energy.
Motley GC Tiger, Garrett's
Thank
pick.
you, Eric Blake.
I'd have to go find it. I'll have to run downstairs and do it.
All right, I guess.
Which means you have to hold this snake.
I'm gonna unbox my stocking for the masses.
What?
That's just, I don't know. That's the first thing I could think.
All right, but you have to do it with this snake.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, just for you, Eric.
Just for guys. You. I'm gonna find out what I got in my stocking this. What's up, guys? Snakes and stockings. I don't know. This is new content. Leave a like if you enjoy this. I know. I feel weird because I can't see you guys. Is this what it's like to run a business? All right, guys. I don't know what this is. Granola bar. We got the off-brand Slim Jims, the Sims, like Sim containers, but just beef sticks. And say, "What's up, baby?" Dude, Gary would be pissed if I fed a snake a beef stick, but that'd be funny. We got more granola bars. The candy. Guys, what is your favorite candy? Are you a Reese's person or a Kit Kat people? You should drop Oh no, that snake just crapped all over me. Come on, Garrett. Dude, like, I hold the snake for 5 seconds on a live stream and the snake craps all over me. Alright, well, no use in milk. Oh, he's still going. Don't poop on me, bud. Garrett, your snake's pooping on me. Is that why you gave it to me? Hey, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude.
Oh, yeah, she was loaded. But, dude, she's still pooping.
I know.
Look at her go.
Stop.
Give her a little wipey. Your armpit there.
No, bro. I'm not you. Ew, that one's... Ew. Come... Yeah, this... Yeah.
Hey, guys, if you like what's happening right now, please press the like button.
I don't like this
help
part
us
of the
with
show.
The algorithm.
I don't like this part of the show.
That snake is working hard to perform for us.
No, it's gonna get on my neck, dude. No, it's gonna get on my neck. No,
Hey,
it's in my hair.
don't let her climb
no,
on the background.
No, it's
We've
in my
seen
hair,
that they
bro.
can't
It's in
hang
my.
on to that
Oh
too
no,
good.
that's gross. Oh my gosh, dude, it's all over me. All right, Garrett, I'm going to the bathroom to clean up.
I'll handle everything from here.
Gosh.
Wait, you gotta switch to snake cam.
Oh,
Snake cam it for me.
that went so south.
So, Eric, I hunted her down. It wasn't easy because she, I'm not sure, but it's sold either way. So, Gonzo. This is the Motley Golden Child Tiger. Isn't she cute? Man, that was some quality entertainment there. Hey, look, Kit Kat. All right. So, yeah, I can't see anything that you guys are saying. And I don't know if Thomas really wanted this Kit Kat out of his stocking or not. But, you know, he had to give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Look at this cute little thing. You gotta love those Motley GC. I don't know how well you guys can see because it's pretty dark and it's a dark snake, but the head stamps on these are cool. Good times. So, for us guys, the biggest thing to happen, I think, in 2022, we moved into this building at the end of 2021. And it has been a monumental effort. If you go back and watch our videos before then, you will see that our entire operation was happening out of a room that's about the size of this studio right now. And that was insane. So we have, I don't know, quadrupled our staff in terms of hour and diversity, and have all kinds of cool new things going on with Hadley opening up a whole educational department. She does like virtual tours and things. That's really cool for those of you guys that, want to get in like personally and learn a lot more about what's going on. That's been huge. Our Patreon community has been growing explosively. The Retic Fest event that we had was amazing.
Eat one of my candies?
Huh? What? No?
Dude.
What? Hey,
Dude, that was so vile. It was
took-
in my hair.
you took my snake's Tootsie Roll. I took your Kit Kat. It's only fair.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna be back, but don't let my poopy
No,
snake
bro. Don't walk away. We don't. Bad things happen when you walk away.
fall. Now he's superstitious. All right, I'm gonna put this girl in here. Girl, guy, can't remember.
Wow. Apparently, people would pay money to see a mainland drop a bucket of urate on me. What is this, like abuse now? This
Well,
is like pay to abuse Thomas.
once I get my crappy chic giant snake cage together, we could
Oh my
potentially
gosh,
make that a
dude.
reality.
Like the video if you enjoyed this content coming your way. This is
We're gonna have a door to walk in. You ever see the prank where you like prop the bucket up on the door? So if we could just somehow get Karma, who eats 30-pound pigs, to use the bucket, that would be a pretty good prank.
I like what Adam said. He said hit the like button or Thomas will get pink eye on Christmas. I'm about to get pink eye now.
Oh, what? Our fancy little background over here is just too tempting for the snakes.
Susie Lewis said I want that Reese's, but only if it's a feces free. Sorry, we only have them in feces
we only
kind.
have feces Reese's.
And his Kit Kat gets eaten. It's a rough night. Yeah, Natalia, thank you for empathizing.
Oh, man,
thank
she
you.
is still kind of
Thank you.
poopy. Here.
Just in. I'm just getting something in
Can
for
I get some
management.
snake cam action?
I'm just getting
Am I still
something
on
in
snake
for
cam
management.
action?
All of the super chats are going towards Thomas's Christmas bonus.
What?
That's so generous. Thanks, guys.
I don't remember that.
We got 5 bones from Mr. and Mrs. Morelia for Thomas. Taking one for the team.
Thanks,
Wow.
guys.
Thank you so much, guys. We are really looking forward to that table coming together. What? Snake Cam's there. What happened?
Nothing. I was just wiping her butt on this stocking. I wanted to see if you could see the juiciness so that they could relate to the back of your neck.
No, it's the back of my neck, my hair, my shirt, the top. I'm pretty sure some got in my ear. It was like fine. I've been pooped on before. I was like, okay, this is fine. And then it slithered while it was poop. It was like a giant poop stain.
Slithered. It was a
Oh.
biological slip and slide, you guys.
He was like, you know what'd be fun? I should poop and then play in it on Thomas's neck. That sounds like a good time.
One of the best things to happen to the reptile industry in 2022.
Thomas got fun.
Biological slip and slides.
Ooh.
Easy there, live action boy. Getting kind of salty.
Wow.
Must be the urates.
No, it must be the lack of sugar in my bloodstream. You should toss me that Reese's.
Reese's Feces. There you go.
Feces free Reese's. That's like a tongue twister.
Oh, man. So where was I? Oh, yeah, for us, big thing to happen in 2022 was just the capacity for what we can do. So, oh, gross.
It's
Boy,
bad.
that's all over the place.
Yeah.
It's like tarry black.
Nope.
What have you been eating, honey?
Oh, man. I
It's,
don't like them.
you know what? You got pooped on once, but something tells me that at the end of this live stream, Karma is going to come back to tag this snake with an interesting name for the rest of her life. Just saying.
I thought you physically meant Karma the snake was going to come back and tag her. And I was like, I don't understand that sentence.
No. The actual Karma.
Feces pieces.
Pieces. So, yeah, so the capacity for what we've been able to do has been really exciting. It's allowed us to kind of pursue a lot of new projects that we want to see. This girl is a part of it, actually, you know, like bringing new recessive mutations into the Superdwarf game. I feel like the new combos, new mutations, things like, Eric, you mentioned the Super Phantom in Superdwarf. There was a Het Anery. So you have like a blue-eye Lucy trying to make like a white-eyed leucistic, stuff like that. If that's even what that does, I don't know. But kind of those new exotic varieties kind of turns the gaze and the attention of people who hadn't given these animals their due up until now. And then that's a really fun way for them to get in and learn some of the natural history, you know, the cool island history and everything on these animals. I had big words before I ran out of them. But yeah, and really start to learn and appreciate these animals for what they are. Because it's usually like those flashy looks that catch you the first time, but it's a personality that is the difference between you having one Superdwarf and, I don't know, how many Superdwarfs do we have? Got sudden boost in appetite there.
Sometimes you get pooped on, and sometimes you get a Capri Sun, and sometimes you get it at the same time. What a world we live in. That was really deep and sounded kind of inspiring, but I wasn't.
Pooped on or Capri Sun? Yep. Which one has life been handing you guys lately?
Recently, it's been a Capri Sun.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you guys are interested to see some of the stuff that we're building, you'll have to make sure to stop by Retic Fest. We've had a lot of questions, but that is Patreon as well. Our Patreon community, like Thomas was saying, you can join for $5, but that helps us to plan everything, to know who all is coming out here to our shop. It was a huge event last year. Excuse me. Adam Wickens, you're in the chat. You know, he came. He got the tattoo.
Nope.
It was really fun. It's literally like a massive wedding-sized backyard barbecue full of Superdwarf Retic admirers and enthusiasts. So it's really cool to come in, have like the open house thing. It's the perfect time of year to see all the new babies, which, oh my gosh, guys, we have finally started getting eggs in the incubator.
We're going to be doing house snakes as party favors, so make sure to be there.
I think we have 6 or 7 clutches in so far to the incubators, which is really exciting. A lot of them are going to be like never before seen, you know, genetic potential, you know, for combinations in genes and localities and stuff like that. We have had some females that, you know,
morphs?
Huh?
I mean morphs.
Yeah, morphs. Yeah, did I do it again? Jeez. It's all over the place. Last night we threw, it was really cool to see. We have a Tom Belongin with some very cool potential extra genetics going on. Only Tristan knows what I'm talking about. But we threw that guy in with one of our tiny Superdwarf albino lines that was hatched by Richard Bilbo. He's kind of like the man when it comes to those those teeny tiny snakes. So rich, gorgeous, beautiful purple albino to a Tom Belongin to make some Tom Het albinos. So all of you Tom Belongin fans have been wanting to see more and more of that. That's very exciting.
You have Tom DeLongin with your female snake?
What?
I don't know who Tom DeLong is. Does that make me super young?
Are you serious? He's trying to be funny, guys.
No, I'm not. That wasn't me.
You know what a Tom Belongin is?
Tom DeLong. No, that was Adam in the chat, man.
Oh.
You fetus.
Come on, Adam.
Sorry. Sorry, the only comedians on my radar are Adam Wickens. I don't know if you've heard of him. I think you guys have the same last name, which is super weird.
I mentioned him like how many times to you while we were filming that Dear Reptile Buyer video?
Which one? Tom DeLong?
Last week's video on Reach Out Reptiles, I mentioned Adam Wickens. I said, Thomas, everyone's going to hate this video. We're criticizing our community and audience. Kind of. Not really. It wasn't really for you guys. But it was more of like a reptile industry thing in general. I was like, I am not funny enough to pull off a could be conceived as negative video. I need to be Adam Wicken to do this video. And the funny thing was, he turned around and said, oh, because the video is basically like, hey, listen, here's some things that reptile buyers do that's very obnoxious.
He said my reply video is being edited right now.
I know. So he liked it so much. He came so the strange twist is Adam is going with the positive thing. Well, actually, it's not really positive. It's just what do reptile breeders do that drive you crazy? So you guys will have to jump on Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles and check that one out. So what we did the video on buyers, what they do to drive you crazy. He's doing what breeders do to drive you crazy.
Dude, I'm very excited.
I'm sure it is going to be much funnier than mine. But I'll tell you what, man, reading through all the comments and everything, everyone's like, yes, this is so true. And
dude, everyone was so nice. Garrett was so worried behind the scenes. He was like, Thomas, I don't think people are going to get it. We have to make this one. You have to make this funny because I just sound like a jerk. Yes. And I was like, okay, we'll do what we can. But you guys were so supportive.
It was meant to be funny, really but nice. I was just tired the day we filmed it. And I was like, this is not working.
Yeah.
Can it, scrap it, throw the video away.
Burn it, lock it.
People liked it, and they were like, thanks for letting me know so I can be self-aware. And I was like, what is happening? People want to have personal growth and change? This is not like humans
that's crazy.
That I know.
All right, strange. We got $10 from Elizabeth Fortino. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. She says, I have recently joined your Patreon and have had the warmest of welcomes. I want to thank you guys for sharing your knowledge and thank the community for being so kind.
It is honestly like the best. I mean, there's a lot of people with a lot of Patreon communities and stuff like that, but
ours is the best.
Ours is the best. So, and
that's
according to our patrons who are patrons of other channels as well. They're like, we love the community there. So, yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool.
It's fun to watch it like develop and not necessarily mature because it's not like a young community, but it is fun to watch it evolve. In its different forms.
Well, so the thing about it is, we have hundreds of people over there, and some of them are breeding their first Superdwarf retics, and they're really interested in like the breeding processes and marketing side of all that. And then there's other people that are on there just to learn. And so it's cool because they can learn from me, but they could also jump on the Discord, talk to. Anyway, it's a very rich community with a diverse background and a singular interest.
And Ashley does a great job running that. She's in charge. She's got her finger on the pulse of what you guys are interested in. So if you guys are super hungry for learning more stuff beyond just watching our videos, then I mean that's the next best. That's your step up. If you're looking for an improvement to make in 2023. Hopping on Patreon might be one of them.
I think I need to address the elephant in the room right now.
There's an elephant in the room? Did you get another pet?
No, I didn't buy any 450 more of any other pets lately. Not in the last couple of weeks. But no, I think that everybody has been thinking of the name for this beautiful, look how relaxed she looks now, Yeah. Just super chill.
You notice how tense I look now? How all just rigid?
Yeah.
And anxious.
Yeah, weird. Also kind of like, walking around like don't let the back of my shirt touch me sort of thing. But this beautiful, very, very relaxed
hey,
female.
Yo, Adam with the $5 Canadian. That's like $2.43 last time I checked. And how many retics can you buy with that? I don't know the conversion rate on that.
$5 Canadian dollars?
Which is like, I mean,
Like one of our keychains.
$4.50.
Yeah.
You could buy the fee that would cost to call and inquire about it. International calls are expensive.
That would be a shame because I'd have to tell you, yeah, we don't do too many international shipments. Unfortunately, we don't have any cool connections on that upper side of the line, just saying. And all the ones that we do have want to move down here. It's weird. Anyway, this girl needs a name. That's the elephant in the room. And I feel like everyone that thoroughly enjoyed your little act earlier probably has something in mind. Shall we name her?
Yeah. Adam says he paid for the cleaning product needed to clean Thomas's pants of that poop. Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea. I will be invoicing.
Yeah, there's been a lot of snakes trying to poop on you lately. Remember the Wild World TV one with the house snakes? It was like the pendulum swing and like the cool orchestra music timed.
I don't know if these guys know. I don't know if they've been watching.
You guys gotta watch our vlog if you want to watch more of Thomas getting pooped on.
Yep. And if you guys think we should drop Team Ashley
reaction.
merch, if you want Team Ashley merch, you should throw a thumbs up in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know how
Just
to make that
random advertising.
All right, let the naming begin. So Thomas, how does this work?
Well, it's simple. I read the names off, and you guys provide the names. And Garrett, out of the deep wellspring of inspiration that exists in his heart, will find something that fits. And we're getting a lot of names, so should I start reading them?
Yeah, let's hear it. What shall we name this little girl?
All right, we have Raja.
Let's snake cam her so we can consider together. She needs a name before we start breeding her.
Dramamine, Franco, Exquisite, Lax, Bellatrix, Espresso, Reese's Pieces, Pupalina, Tinja or Tinha, poop in Indonesian. How would you pronounce that? Tinja.
Tinga?
Tinga?
Yeah.
Tinga. Sunny. Turtle. With a D. Winnie the Pooh. Thomasina. She chose Thomas as her human. Fiselina. Kit. Raishi. Frankie. Tootsie.
Go through them again. I need to let them
Tootsie,
marinate.
Reese, Rishi, Winnie the Pooh, Sweet Tart, Raja, Dramamine, Franco, Exquisite, Lax, Bellatrix, Espresso, Reese's Pieces, Tinga, Pupalina, Sunny, Turtle, Fluffy, Fiselina, Kit, Raishi, Frankie, Tootsie, Fantasia, Robin, Charmin, Hinata, Biffy, Willow, Kaka, Miss Hanky, Schnacks, Ants.
I think we're going to go short and sweet so that Rob doesn't get driven crazy by the long names like usual. I'm just going to go with Lax.
That's...
like the laxative.
Yeah, that seems to be fitting.
I like it. What do you think? Do you approve?
Yes. I don't know if approve is the right word, but Girl with Scales, otherwise known as Summer. What's your
Are
what's her
you
new
serious?
last name?
You haven't watched the video in like 6 months. You come in
Summer
and you win another
Melville.
name game.
Congratulations.
Crazy.
You've named it.
Welcome
That's a
back,
beautiful animal
Summer.
to name. Welcome back from your
Lax.
whatever you've been
This
doing
is like
over there
the
at
fourth snake
Canova.
that you've named. Get out of my head. Get out of my head, Summer. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen. We're giving away $100 to Venom Life Gear.
Of
Coolest
Venom
snake
Life Gear, not-
to their shop and products.
Yes.
On our Patreon right after this. There's a link to that Patreon in the description. If you hurry up and join and jump on that live, then you can win.
And as always, this Superdwarf Show was brought to you by Ship Your Reptiles, best shipping in the game, and best customer service. And Summer says it's my secret talent. And
No kidding.
Christina says Thomas keeping Garrett on point. I'm trying, guys. Christina, I see you. We are making change happen. One morph at a time.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
All right. This is the part where you mute your mic so we give them FOMO when we move things
FOMO.
around. Yep.
FOMO. You're going to have to show them the wide shot.